those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe right now. Without wasting any time, let's move straight into the main story. In this episode, we are going to share different incidents with you. We hope these stories will resonate with you. There is a story centered around fishing. There is a morgue-related incident, and there is one more story as well. We hope these 3 incidents will awaken a deep sense of horror within you, inshallah. Dear listeners, the first incident I am about to share with you was sent to us by Mir Shahab. We have already uploaded many of Mir Shahab's stories on our channel, and people really liked them. Mir Shahab had sent us an audio clip. I listened to that audio clip. I personally liked it. I hope you will like it too. The location of this incident is Gangarampur village in the Bansharapur area of Brahmanbaria district. The incident involves one of Mir Shahab's uncles. His name is Kabir. Kabir's grandfather was named Nurumia. This incident happened to Nurumia. The events began around 1977 or 1978. Nurumia's profession was fishing. In other words, he was a fisherman. He was a very influential fisherman. He didn't fish alone. Many fishermen in the surrounding areas worked under him. They would fish, and he would supervise. He also went out fishing himself. When this incident occurred, he was around 22 or 23 years old. During the day, he would fish, and fishing was almost like an addiction to him. He would also go out fishing at around 10 or 11 at night. He would fish all night long, and in the morning, he would sleep. At 22 or 23, he was a strong, energetic young man just entering his youth. Whenever he went out fishing, he caught plenty of fish. At such a young age, he became the leader of the fishermen in the area. Even older, more experienced fishermen worked under him. That was because he owned many nets and boats. Many poor fishermen would come to him for work. One night, around 10 or 11 p.m., he went out to fish. In the afternoon, he would set electric fishing nets in different places. He would check them once in the evening, once at night, and once again at dawn. Then he would collect the fish. The area where this incident took place, Gangarampur village, has a river nearby. That river is the Titus River. Beside the Titus River, there is also a wetland, and it was near that wetland where this incident occurred. It was the rainy season. When he went out fishing, he always carried a tata, a woven basket. He also carried a large container, something like a tub, to store the fish after catching them. He had gone out, most likely, to check his electric fishing nets. After checking the nets once, he went out again with the tata in his hand. As he wandered around with the basket, a lot of time passed, and eventually he returned to the electric nets. This was how he fished that night. He arrived at the spot where he had set his electric nets. His boat was with him. He began lifting the electric net. Some fish had been caught, and he started placing them into the container. That's when he noticed something unusual. In the net, there was a fish of medium size, maybe slightly larger than average. It was a shoal fish. Seeing the fish, he became very happy. He tried to remove the fish from the electric net, but he could tell that the fish had struggled desperately to escape. Just by looking at its body, it was clear. In several places, its skin had been scraped and torn. After seeing the fish like this, something changed in his mind. Instead of thinking about eating the fish, he felt compassion for it. He was a fisherman, yet he felt pity for the fish. It felt as if the fish had suffered so much just to survive. He decided to let the fish go. He carefully removed the fish from the net. He did not pull or tear it out roughly, because the fish had fought so hard to live. He freed it gently. The fish was still alive. After freeing it, he softly stroked it with one hand. He gently ran his hand over its head, and then he released it back into the water. The fish was extremely exhausted. It had tried again and again to escape. It had grown weak. Slowly, the fish began to swim, and then it disappeared into the water. He watched as the fish swam away. For that night, the incident ended there. He returned home normally after finishing his fishing. A few days later, he went out fishing again at night. It was around 3 or 3:30 in the morning. He had finished fishing and was on his way back home. On the way, near the wetland I mentioned earlier, there is a place where people sometimes bathe. From a distance, he noticed the water moving. It looked as if someone was bathing. But then he thought no one would be bathing here at this hour. Maybe it was a large fish swimming there. Sometimes large fish gather in one specific spot. He thought, if it really is a fish, I have my tata with me. So he moved closer. But the closer he got, the more it felt like this was not a fish. It felt like something else, something human-like. He stopped and stood still, trying to understand what he was seeing. Who would be bathing here at this hour? He stood there, watching. Within moments, he saw something rise from the water. First, a massive head, then a neck, then a chest, then a stomach. It looked like a human, but it was enormous, unnaturally large. It was nearly 30 to 40 hands tall, and it was walking towards him. He was so terrified that he couldn't move his legs, not even an inch. He didn't even have the chance to try.
Out of fear, his body began to tremble uncontrollably. He truly believed that his life was about to end right there. As the entity came closer, under the moonlight, he could see it clearly. Its entire body was covered in thick hair. Water was dripping from it continuously because it had just risen from the water. Its face was absolutely grotesque. But when it came close, the being spoke to Nurumia. Nurumia, assalamu alaikum. Are you well? Hearing such a polite greeting, spoken in a soft and pleasant voice, shocked him. He was utterly confused. Stories about terrifying creatures were often heard among fishermen, but nothing like this had ever happened to him before. This horrifying being was speaking to him kindly. Still trembling, he replied, "Wa alaikum assalam. Alhamdulillah, I am well. How are you?" The being answered, "Yes, I am well too. I have been waiting for you. I wanted to meet you, but there was never an opportunity. You are usually surrounded by people, but meeting you was very important to me. You deserve my gratitude." Hearing this, Nurumia gathered some courage and asked, "What did I do? And why did you want to meet me?" The being replied, "Do you remember a few days ago you released a shoal fish from your net?" He answered, "Yes, I remember." "Why did you let it go?" the being asked. He replied, "I felt pity for it. Normally, a fisherman doesn't feel pity for fish, But for some reason, that day I did, so I released it. The being then said, "Do you know who that was?" He replied, "No, I don't." "That was my youngest son," the being said. "I am the leader of all the Jinn who reside in this wetland. This is the wetland where you fish. My youngest son is very playful. At night, he enjoys swimming by taking the form of a fish. Because he is young, I assigned some loyal Jinn to protect him. That night, while swimming in the form of a shoal fish, my loyal Jinn warned him not to move forward. They told him there might be nets ahead, but my son did not listen. He disobeyed everyone and swam forward, and he became trapped in your net. When a Jinn is caught in a human trap, they cannot change their form. They cannot escape. They remain trapped like that, and that is how their life ends. My loyal Jinn tried desperately to free him, but at that time I was far away. The news reached me late. When I arrived, I saw my son returning home injured. I asked him what had happened, and he told me that a kind fisherman had released him. After that, I gathered information about you. I waited for the chance to meet you. Tonight, you came alone, so I appeared to you in my true form. Nurumia was still afraid, but he was also astonished, and deep inside, he felt happy. He realized he had saved the child of a Jinn. The Jinn then said, "I want to help you. Because you saved my child, my wife insisted that I must repay you. I want to grant you a favor. I have learned that you practice a little herbal healing. You have some knowledge of traditional healing. We Jinn possess deep knowledge related to spiritual healing. That is why I am giving you this ring. Wear this ring at all times. As long as this ring remains with you, many of my loyal Jinn will stay with you. They will teach you many forms of spiritual treatment. Do not be afraid. You will not be harmed. If someone is ever possessed by a Jinn, you may go to them. We will ensure the patient is cured. You do not need to worry. But there is one strict condition. You must never eat shoal fish. If you do, we will no longer help you. We will not harm you. That is our promise. But without our protection, evil Jinn will follow you, and they will harm you. So never eat shoal fish." He promised that he would never eat shoal fish. At that time, he was only 22 or 23 years old, a strong, energetic young man. The Jinn then gave him a ring and placed it on his hand. From that moment on, he began practicing spiritual healing seriously. As mentioned earlier, he already practiced some healing methods, simple treatments using herbs and plants. But after the Jinn's guidance, he learned many more treatments, and the Jinn would come to teach him certain things.
They rarely appeared before him directly in dreams. If the sheikh came face to face with them, fear could harm him. And if fear harmed him, it could also harm his family. That is why they almost never appeared directly. The leader of the Jinn assigned several Jinn to protect him. They were instructed to ensure that no harm ever came to him. And whenever he went to perform spiritual healing, they were to assist him. He continued his life this way. There were no problems. 1 year passed, then 2 years, then 3. Time continued to pass, and as time passed, he grew older. When his age crossed 40, something began to change. He could no longer remember many things. He began to forget. This condition is known as dementia. It is a disorder of memory. He would forget many things. Now, something happened once. This was around 2002 or 2003. He went to a village in the Hamna area of Kumia to remove a Jinn possession. When he arrived, he realized something alarming. The possessed person was attacked by 7 Jinn. 7 Jinn had attacked together. They were all speaking at the same time. It sounded like 7 people speaking at once. Sometimes it sounded unified, and sometimes it sounded like multiple conversations overlapping, like the noise of a crowded fish market. All of this was coming from a single human voice. Not that they were all saying the same words. Sometimes one would object to another. That was the nature of their conversation. Nurumia realized something then. These Jinn were extremely disobedient. They would not listen. So he made a decision. He thought, I will trap all 7 of them in bottles. With great effort, he managed to trap 6 of them, but the 7th one escaped. Those 7 Jinn were brothers. The one who escaped spoke before fleeing. Nurumia, you imprisoned my 6 brothers. Until I free them, I will never be at peace, and I will not let you live in peace either. I will free my 6 brothers, and the day I get the chance, I will not give you a second to think. That day, I will end your life. After saying this, it vanished. The possessed patient recovered, and Nurumia succeeded in his spiritual work. But that success came through the assistance of the Jinn assigned to him. Whenever he went to treat a possessed patient, those Jinn would attack the Jinn possessing the patient. They would beat them and drive them away. That is how he achieved success. He had no supernatural power of his own. He only had basic knowledge of healing. Now, let us move to a far more terrifying place, a place where a single incident shattered the rhythm of his life. There is a location on the Titas River where 3 paths meet. It's like a 3-way intersection. There is a bridge there. It is called the Y Bridge. It is shaped like the letter Y. One road leads towards Hamna. Another road leads towards Harampur in Kumia. There are 3 directions in total. Fish are abundant in the waters around that area. Although Nurumia practiced spiritual healing, his true profession was always fishing. He never abandoned fishing. He continued to fish regularly. By then, he had grown old, so he no longer fished directly himself. He had loyal fishermen working under him. One night, he went out fishing. He saw several fishermen fishing from a boat. Suddenly, they began shouting loudly, "We got it! We got it! We got it!" He rowed his boat towards them. "What did you catch?" he asked. They replied, "Look, Grandpa, such a huge shoalfish."
At that moment, seeing the shoalfish, greed took hold of him. He thought, "All right, fine, give me the fish. Take as many as you want. Eat it, it's not a problem. We catch fish every day anyway." But he had been forbidden years ago to ever eat a shoalfish. And over time, with his memory failing, he simply forgot. So he took the shoalfish and began returning home alone at night. As he walked, a voice suddenly spoke from behind. "Stop, don't make a mistake. Much harm will come. Leave the fish." Since he was experienced in spiritual healing, he had encountered minor disturbances before. He assumed some mischievous Jinn were trying to steal the fish and eat it. He ignored it and continued walking. A little further near his home, he saw a bamboo grove. There, standing tall, was a woman dressed in a sari adorned with jewelry. She was enormous, almost 20 to 30 feet tall. On her waist was a golden vessel filled with diamonds, rubies, and other gems. She spoke, "Nurumia, you are making a mistake. Leave that fish. Take this gold vessel instead. It is filled with wealth, but leave the fish." She warned, "This is a trap of the Jinn. Do not step into it, and do not give the fish to them." He recited prayers and blessings as she slowly vanished. He returned home, calling his wife from sleep. "Cook this fish immediately. I will eat this shoalfish." On the way, small incidents continued to happen, but he ignored them. They could not stop him from taking the fish. His wife cooked the fish, and he ate it. He had completely forgotten the warnings, even after being reminded multiple times. After Fajr prayers, he slept with a full stomach. 3 to 4 hours later, he woke to wash his hands and saw that the ring the Jinn had given him was gone. That ring had been worn for years, leaving a mark on his finger. Now it was gone. He asked his family if anyone removed it. No one had. They searched the house, but it was nowhere to be found. That very day, Nurumia fell ill. First, a cold and cough, then fever. That night, in a dream, he saw the enormous figure again. In the dream, the figure spoke, "Nurumia, how many times did I warn you not to eat a shoalfish? You didn't listen. I understand you forgot, but I even sent 2 of my people to remind you. What did you do? Why didn't you leave the fish? This fish was real, not a Jinn, but why did you eat it? By eating it, you not only harmed yourself, you harmed us as well. First of all, the ring I gave you was my personal property. By eating the shoalfish, that ring disappeared. It had powers that are now lost."
At that moment, seeing the shoalfish, greed took hold of him. He thought, "All right, fine, give me the fish. Take as many as you want, eat it. It's not a problem. We catch fish every day anyway." But he had been forbidden years ago to ever eat a shoalfish, and over time, with his memory failing, he simply forgot. So he took the shoalfish and began returning home alone at night. As he walked, a voice suddenly spoke from behind. "Stop, don't make a mistake. Much harm will come, leave the fish." Since he was experienced in spiritual healing, he had encountered minor disturbances before. He assumed some mischievous Jinn were trying to steal the fish and eat it. He ignored it and continued walking. A little further, near his home, he saw a bamboo grove. There, standing tall, was a woman dressed in a sari adorned with jewelry. She was enormous, almost 20 to 30 feet tall. On her waist was a golden vessel filled with diamonds, rubies, and other gems. She spoke, "Nurumia, you are making a mistake. Leave that fish. Take this gold vessel instead. It is filled with wealth, but leave the fish." She warned, "This is a trap of the Jinn. Do not step into it, and do not give the fish to them." He recited prayers and blessings as she slowly vanished. He returned home, calling his wife from sleep. "Cook this fish immediately. I will eat this shoalfish." On the way, small incidents continued to happen, but he ignored them. They could not stop him from taking the fish. His wife cooked the fish, and he ate it. He had completely forgotten the warnings, even after being reminded multiple times. After Fajr prayers, he slept with a full stomach. 3 to 4 hours later, he woke to wash his hands and saw that the ring the Jinn had given him was gone.
That ring had been worn for years, leaving a mark on his finger. Now it was gone. He asked his family if anyone removed it. No one had. They searched the house, but it was nowhere to be found. That very day, Nurumia fell ill. First a cold and cough, then fever. That night, in a dream, he saw the enormous figure again. In the dream, the figure spoke. "Nurumia, how many times did I warn you not to eat a shoalfish? You didn't listen. I understand you forgot, but I even sent 2 of my people to remind you. What did you do? Why didn't you leave the fish? This fish was real, not a Jinn, but why did you eat it? By eating it, you not only harmed yourself, you harmed us as well. First of all, the ring I gave you was my personal property. By eating the shoalfish, that ring disappeared. It had powers that are now lost.